What's up, everybody? Welcome to Guy on the Couch Sports. I'm your host, Guy on the Couch. Finally, we see some what good goaltending can do for you. We had a goalie tonight who actually stopped pucks. Can you imagine that? He didn't just stop pucks. He stopped deflected pucks. All this time, everybody's been arguing, oh my God, look at all these goals that are going on Jack. They're all deflected. Look at all these goals that are going on Mrazek. They're all deflected. They're going off of bodies. Shalgren comes in the net, and he stopped those. He stopped all the shots tonight. Deflected ones, the ones he could see, ones that went off bodies. He stopped all the shots. Crazy. That's insane to me that a goalie can actually do that, because I haven't seen that in like 3 months. Maybe 4? But from the apologists out there who are constantly making excuses for why these goalies aren't playing well, they're blaming the defense, they're blaming everybody, they're blaming the sticks, whatever. Everybody has been getting blamed except for the actual goaltending that's been dog shit for the last 3 months. Shalgren comes in now, makes the saves he's supposed to, gives the boys a chance, and look, a 4-0 shutout against a very decent Dallas Stars team. Now what? What do you say when Jack comes back or when Mrazek's in net and he gives up those shitty goals again? It wasn't his fault. The defense let him down? This is what I've been saying. Good goalies also stop deflected pucks. They're in position enough that even bad bounces are savable. Look at Ottinger for Dallas tonight. That score, 4-0 score, could have been way worse than what it was. This dude made some outstanding saves that he had no chance on, or so we thought. But especially the one off of Nylander's deflection. He stopped a deflected puck in the middle of the air while he was sliding all the way out the crease. But we can't blame Jack for not stopping that, right? We can't. We can't blame Peter for not being able to stop those, right? That's the shit that annoys me when you try to call out the goaltending. These goalies are paid to make these kinds of saves. That's your job. So if you're not doing it, then yeah, we're going to be on you. Because we've seen goaltending before. We know what saves goalies should be able to make. And when you keep giving up these floaters, these soft goals, and all you hear is it's not Jack's fault. It's not Peter's fault. You're damn right it's their fault, because these are savable pucks. We just saw it tonight. We saw 2 goalies stop crazy pucks. Deflections up on deflections, like endless. And they made the saves. So please don't give me that bullshit about goaltending not being able to stop deflected pucks or blaming defensemen because a man got behind him and deflected a puck. You can still make those saves to help your defense. The defense helped Shalgren tonight just as much as he helped the defense. It's a give and take relationship. That's how it goes. So with that said, I hope you guys are all educated on goaltending right now and can realize that a good goalie does stop deflected pucks regardless. They're not going to stop all of it. Some will get through. But at the rate that the Leafs goalies were giving up goals, it was ridiculous. They didn't have to score 4 to win tonight. 1 would have done them great. 2 would have been perfect. But they icing on the cake and they threw in 4. More than enough. This team is good enough offensively. They should be good enough defensively, especially after Kyle added Lyubushkin. That guy's been rock solid. Here's a crazy number. since dude joined the Leafs, he's got 33 hits on the back end, which is already doubled any other Leaf. Any other Leaf defenseman does not even come close. Like, that's insane. Like, this dude, he threw a beautiful hit today. I can't show that video because copyright issues, HLB on my ass. We don't want that. That ain't right, right? Can't have that, though. But yeah, like, that's what he does. He hits everything in sight. He stops plays. Like, he literally kills plays dead whenever he's around. And Morgan Rielly looked absolutely amazing with him tonight. So maybe the Leafs have found something here, and I'm hoping maybe they can sign this guy because he looks pretty good. Maybe give him a 2-year Bunting kind of contract. No, but I believe he was making $1 million this year already, so maybe the Bunting type won't do it. So maybe give him 1.5 to a 3 or 4 year deal. Why not? Let's try it. He looks solid. I've enjoyed watching this guy play since he's come on board. You mix him up with Rielly, Brody, Muzzin, upgrade your defense a bit more, you might have something here going into the playoffs. And then all you need is just goaltending. If your goaltending can start making saves again, this team will look dangerous again. Just like tonight. Goalies made saves, and look what they were able to do. They were able to play their game and win easily over the Stars. Like, that's all we were asking for. Anyways, that's enough about the goaltending. We know what it can do when it's on, right? And we know what happens when it's off. They give up like 4+ a game. So I'm glad we got everything sorted out a little bit tonight, hoping Shelgren gets back in there. Keith likes to switch it up, and I'm feeling like he'll probably go with Mrazek against Carolina because that's his old team, but I really want Shelgren to go back in net for Thursday versus Carolina. Like, that's what you got to do. It's the right thing, right? Dude's coming off a shutout, you give him the next game. I don't care if the sentimental thing is to give Mrazek the game against Carolina. Like, no, we're about wins here. Not about patting, you on your back for, shit like that. Like, I don't care for that shit. So tonight we saw Marner with Tavares and Bunting because Maddie's, suspended for the next game as well, for 2 games in total. And Tavares looked probably the best he's looked in weeks. So is that because Mitchie was on the line with him? It looked like that was the reason. And on the second thought to that is Nylander's line also looked much better tonight without Tavares. I don't know what that means, but maybe you got to switch some things up here because both lines were going tonight. And I like the look of that second line. With Kerfoot, Nylander, and Robertson, there was lots of speed there. Kerfoot was defensively responsible. It just looked like a line that clicked. The third line was as good as always. And you found some comfort in the fourth line tonight without Simmons out there. And instead, Kasha playing on that fourth line with Clifford and Spezza. Like, that actually looked decent, and they didn't look like they were getting hemmed in their own zone whenever they're on the ice. So I enjoyed seeing the lineups tonight. The defensive pairings are also great, like I said. Like, everything was perfect tonight. It was good. So I'm hoping Keith doesn't make any changes that screws with the chemistry that they had tonight and lets them ride this out. From goaltending out, leave it as is. Until Maddie comes back, obviously, you got to make that change. It's the big boy. You put him in whenever he comes back. But that's what you need, right? They really look good tonight. I really enjoyed watching tonight's game because it was 2 teams that played well. You had great saves in the game tonight. Good defense from both teams. Leafs scored a power play. Like, Leafs did everything tonight. Sandin's goal was beautiful tonight too. A nice smooth backhand on a nice pass from Marner. Great setup. Tavares then scored his 20th of the season. So we've had Tavares for what, 4 years now? 3-4 years? And he scored 20 plus every one of those years, including the 47 that he had his first year. He's on his way to, I mean, if he picks up the pace right now, he could easily hit 30. Cashier's got 13 goals on the season. Like, what a signing that was. When healthy, this dude has been great for the Leafs. He's gritty, he kills penalties, he's good defensively. As long as he can stay healthy, like, I love this kid on this team. Like, he's good. Mikheyev, I don't know, like, he's picked up his game. Maybe he's like, you know, thinking about free agency a bit more now, but like, he's picked up his game quite a bit, including like sticking up for his line mates the other night against Buffalo. He came in and wrestled down Tage Thompson like crazy. I never even knew he had that in him. But yeah, those are your goal scorers. Sandin with his 5th, Tavares his 20th, Kasha with his 13th, and Mikheyev with his 11th. Like, the depth scoring, it's been there for the Leafs. Like, they've had some good depth picks. Other than Nick Ritchie, who gives a damn? But you know what Nick Ritchie was able to do for us? He was able to bring us Lyubushkin. I don't care how many goals Ritchie scores for the Coyotes. I'm enjoying how many Lyubushkin stops for the Leafs. Like, dude is definitely playing good defense for us. And he's looking great with Riley right now. So let's stick that out. See what happens. Maybe you get Brody a better partner. You bring Muzzin back. And you might have 3 solid pairings right there. That's exciting to me. Now, the only thing missing is maybe you need another depth forward, I would say. And I still don't trust the goaltending even after tonight, because let's be real, like, even though Källgren was good tonight, he's not ready for prime time like that. Could be, but that's a huge gamble for me. I'd rather have somebody, you know, who you know and trust. But who knows? Källgren could go on that Felix Potvin type run, the 93 run. And who knows what he could do with that. Right? That could be interesting right there. It's a good game for the boys tonight. I'm excited for Carolina's game. Carolina's a different beast, though. So we're definitely going to have to be ready for that game. And thank goodness that's the last game we play without Maddie. Unfortunately, it's the last game we play Carolina this year as well, too. But let's hope the boys can win one out there. Carolina is definitely beatable, but, you know, that's a good team right there. To me, Carolina is probably the best team in the East in the regular season. Florida is good. They can score, but Carolina's got offense and defense. In the East, like, Tampa's there with them. Tampa would be the second best team to me, I would say. Tampa and Carolina 1 and 2. Or, yeah, Tampa and Carolina. And then Florida. And then the Leafs, when they have goaltending, would be the 4th best team in the conference. That, to me. Aside from that, you know, obviously they all get blown away by Colorado, but, you know, it's Colorado. That's a damn good team right now. So I'm excited for, you know, maybe the Freddie rematch on Thursday. Looking forward to that. The decider. That's the decider, right? They're both at 1 win each. So that's the one. Let me know how you felt about tonight's game. Leave some comments on the post here. Tell me what you feel like. Maybe we can talk about it in the next episode, because I can't see comments for some damn reason on here. Like, when I look on this shit, I can't see no damn comments. So leave some comments under it. I'll look at it. I'll look at them, reply back to them, and we'll talk about it on the next show before the pregame show on Carolina. All right. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. This was fun. finally a game where I can actually like be happy about. You know, even when like even if they lost, like if they lost the right way, I could still come on here and be happy about it because you know it happens. You're not going to win every game, but if you play like shit and lose, man, I'm going to be hella pissed off. Right? Like Sunday, I was crazy pissed off. But tonight, I'm feeling good tonight. So thanks for joining me tonight. I can't wait to talk with y'all on Thursday. Go Leafs, go! Got on the Couch Sports. I'm out. Peace.